The dual band trading system. It is composed of dual bands which are independent, cooperating, auto-adjustable in volatility, time and chart periodicity. One of the bands is of shorter and one of longer time span. The dual band system enhances the direct comparison of the shorter and longer price trends, giving the trader freedom to analyze and trade one trend, or two, or multiple trends simultaneously. The interaction between the price and the bands of the dual band trading system results in specific chart pattern combinations that can help to identify trends and make calculated forecasts of future price movements. The dual band expert automatically identifies these chart patterns and notifies the user for their meaning. We will see more about the dual band expert later. Let's talk about the dual band trading system's chart patterns. They are called the 1-2-3 and 3-2-1 patterns, and there are 8 in total. We can see the full list of the 1-2-3 and 3-2-1 patterns and their interpretation on this table. They can be very bullish, bullish, bullish neutral, neutral, very bearish, bearish and bearish neutral. Out of the 8 patterns, 4 are especially important. The first one is the 1-2-3 pattern, which is bullish. For this to be formed, the securities price, which is represented by the number 1, must be above the shorter in length band, represented by the number 2, and that 1 must be above the longer in length band, represented by the number 3. Now this is a bullish pattern since today's price is higher than the short to medium term band, which is an indication of short to medium term strength, and that band is higher than the medium to long term band, which, in turn, is an indication of medium to long term strength. Thus, the security that forms a 1-2-3 pattern is a security with strong short, medium and long term momentum. The exact opposite pattern is the 3-2-1, which is a bearish one. For that to be formed, the securities price, 1, must be below the shorter in length band, 2, and that 1 must be below the longer in length band, 3. The 1-2-3 pattern is even more bullish when the securities price and both bands are in an upward slope. When this is the case, it is called the 1-2-3 up pattern. In the exact opposite way, when a 3-2-1 pattern is formed and the securities price and both bands are in a downward slope, we call it a 3-2-1 down pattern. Now let's see some examples of the rest of the patterns. The next one is the 2-1-3 pattern, which is neutral. Remember, the securities price is represented by the number 1, the shorter band by the number 2, and the longer band by the number 3. Now, this pattern is neutral because it is consisted by one bullish and one bearish element, with the bullish one being that the short band is above the longer one, and the bearish that price is below the short band. The next pattern is the 3-1-2, which is bearish neutral. That is because it is consisted of 2 bearish elements and 1 bullish one. The bearish elements are that both price and the shorter band are below the longer one, which points to medium to long-term negative momentum, and the bullish element is that the price is above the shorter band, which shows short-term positive momentum. The next pattern is the 1-3-2, which is bullish neutral. The next, and final pattern, is the 2-3-1, which is neutral. To start using the dual band trading system, the user can apply the dual band trading system's template to any chart. The template's main window includes the short-term band, the long-term band, the automatically drawn support lines, like this one and that one, the automatically drawn resistance lines, like this small one here, and this past resistance line that turned to a support one after being breached by the price. It also includes the nearer support and resistance lines, which are automatically detected and drawn, and can be used for both target and stop-loss purposes. Finally, the main window of the dual band trading system's template includes the extreme demand, or price inflation alert symbols, and the extreme supply or price deflation alert symbols. The upper window of the template plots the maximum profit-loss calculator. You can learn more about the calculator by visiting the maximum profit-loss calculator lesson. The dual band trading system's expert automatically identifies and interprets the 1, 2, 3 and 3, 2, 1 patterns. The dual band trading system's exploration scans securities looking for those forming the 1, 2, 3 and 3, 2, 1 chart patterns. This exploration works with data of any periodicity. So do the 1, 2, 3 and 3, 2, 1 chart patterns.